Zimbabwe's rainy season brings a bonanza of wild mushrooms, which many rural families feast upon and sell to boost their incomes. But the bounty also comes with risks. Every year, there are reports of people dying after eating poisonous fungi. Our next report looks at how discerning between safe and toxic mushrooms has evolved into an intergenerational transfer of indigenous knowledge. Take a look.
A group of women run to meet a passing truck on the Harare to Bulawayo highway. They are hoping to entice the drivers into buying the fruits of their harvest, colorful wild mushrooms. It's rainy season and fungi appear from the damp soil, rich in protein, antioxidants and fiber. Wild mushrooms are a prized delicacy and income earner in Zimbabwe, where food and formal jobs are scarce for many. Locals walk into the bush to collect them to supplement their income. But they must do it under the cover of darkness to avoid the landowners who would not welcome their presence.
This is the bush where we pick mushrooms. We wake up early morning around past 3 a.m. and walk into this bush. We can't come late in the day because it's restricted to be in this place. The owners of this place don't always allow people to come and pick mushrooms. So we come early and we will be hiding from them so that by the time it's lunchtime, we are already leaving.
Her pre-dawn trip to the forest marks just the beginning of a day-long process. From the bush, Chivara heads to a busy highway. Using a knife and water, she cleans the mushrooms before joining the stiff competition of other mushroom sellers, hoping to attract passing motorists. There are thousands of varieties of mushrooms. Some are perfectly safe to eat, such as portobello, shiitake, and the common button mushroom found in supermarkets. But many wild mushrooms can cause a stomach upset or allergic reactions, or may even be fatally poisonous. It's very difficult to tell edible and poisonous mushrooms apart. It requires expert knowledge and training to learn which ones are safe to eat. Those without training should not attempt to pick mushrooms for human consumption of any sort. Here, the expert knowledge and training is passed down through the generations, typically from mother to daughter.
We meet a lot of challenges when picking mushrooms in this area. Sometimes we meet thugs and they steal everything from us. Sometimes the farm owners chase us from their land, so we try to do this while hiding. It's tough. We also have to be careful so that we don't get attacked by dangerous wild animals.
The family team combs through the morning dew for shoot-ups under trees and dried leaves. Once they have enough, they clean their bounty and arrange it in bowls to sell.
We go to the highway and sell these mushrooms arranged on small bowls, and for each bowl of mushrooms, we charge $1. We are actually able to feed our families because of these mushrooms.
Women such as Mugobo are dominant players in Zimbabwe's mushroom trade. According to research carried out by the Marondera University of Agricultural Science and Technology, about 1 in 4 women who forage for wild mushrooms are often accompanied by their daughters. In just a few cases, about 1.4%, mothers were accompanied by their sons.
Predominantly, women have been gatherers, and not basically hunters. So they have passed this generation to say whenever women go in, harvest wild foods, whenever they go in and probably looking for firewood, whenever they go in and probably looking at any other delicacies, which are not animals, of course, which is hunting.
To promote safe mushroom consumption and year-round income generation, the government is promoting small-scale commercial production of certain types of mushrooms, such as the oyster mushrooms. But it appears that the wild ones remain the most popular. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.